Okay, so the purpose of this video is show you how to get registered out of WebAssign, and also to show you a couple of options on how to get, get the paid required textbooks or website access. Um, okay, so I'm logged into Canvas. I'm in here as a student. Looks a little different because I am in here as a student. And to get to WebAssign, and if you haven't done this yet, go to modules, and of course you get to modules a couple ways. Click on that link. As you can see, that's my go-to method. But this link works and this link works, and this is where all the action happens. And I've got this course resources module, which is a bunch of stuff you'll probably want to pay attention to over the time. And then this is the week 0 things to do, and you want to read what to do. This is what I do each week, blah blah blah. Okay, but so I'm not going to go into that. Let's get to the nitty gritty about buying the textbook. So I've got that in a couple of different places, but if you go to the FAQ about how this course works, and you go to how do I register? Well, you can go read about books. I talked a little bit about there, but I want to show you how to register out at WebAssign. So if you click on that, and this loads, I'm at home, so it's a little slow. Here's the link. Here's the link to WebAssign. It's just webassign.net, and I need this access code. And then I've got a bunch of screenshots of how to do this. So if you don't want to watch this video, you can stop and go see that. But so if you click on that link, actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open this up in an incognito window because I don't want to be logged in as a student. I mean, I don't want to be logged in as me. I just want to be like I'm a fresh user to this. And I'm gonna move that out of the way. And what you can do is you're gonna enter the class key, and this is the spring 2023 key. And you just paste that in right there like that. If it loads for me, let's see. All right, and then enroll. And what should pop up is you should see, yeah, and here we go. So that's me. That's my section for this semester is the 4th section. So you're going to click continue. Now, most likely you do not have a WebAssign account. I mean, if you do, for another course, go ahead and use it, but probably not. So what we're going to do is we're going to create an account. I'm going to pretend I'm a new user. And I'm going to register as a student because that's what you are. Here, I guess I got to accept some cookies, don't I? Yeah, and then now you just walk through this, walks you right through it. I don't think you need to watch me do this. I encourage you to use your VSC email account because that way you're not gonna. They never send us much email. I think the number of times that I get an email from Cengage or WebAssign is, in how many years I've been using it, and I rarely get one. So it isn't like it's a spam thing, but tie school learning to your school account. All right, that way you don't have to worry about it as you move on. Let me get logged in as a student so we can get to the point where I want to talk to you about purchase options. Let's see. Now I got to find how to pause this video. Here we go. So I got logged in, and I'm at this screen now, and it's telling me I got to cough up some money. But one nice thing about WebAssign, so I'm gonna click continue, so I'm not gonna try to pay it right now. Um, they give you 2 weeks free access, and then you gotta pay for it. So if you're waiting for a paycheck, you're waiting for some money to come in from somewhere, you can do that. I mean, after 2 weeks, there's not much we can do, folks. You gotta plan ahead there. I mean, so I'm gonna click on see so that my free access ends on February 4th. What is so today's what? Today's the I'm recording this on the 11th. Uh, it's Saturday the 4th. Wow, they give me almost 3 weeks. Of course, the course doesn't really start till the 20. Yeah, so you're gonna get 2 weeks after the course starts. So that's okay. That's about right. So what you're gonna do is we're gonna click on it. Ready? Okay, so here's what I want to do. So now I'm in. This is where the work's gonna be. Uh, and this is there's an ebook that comes with this. So once you pay for it, you don't have to buy the paper copy. We'll talk about that in a minute. But what I want to point out to you is how much it costs to buy this access, because you have to buy this access, right? You gotta you can't not do this. This is an open source. It's relatively inexpensive though, comparatively so, right? Relatively, I guess. So anyway, so I'm gonna click on review purchasing options. Now, if you aren't getting any money from anybody, like a voucher or some other source from CCV or via Vermont State Colleges, this is going to be the cheapest way to buy it. And I know it's almost $50. Um, which is pretty reasonable for an online portal and access. I mean, if you try to go through the Pearson, that my math lab, that's 100 plus the textbook. So this is relatively cheap, and you click buy. I think you need a credit card or PayPal, or you can send them a check, I guess, but or debit card they'll do too if you don't have a credit card. Um, so that's what you do now. If you have got a book, if you've got in a bought this already through the CCV bookstore, you can enter the access code right here. Okay. One nice thing about buying it from these guys is that they'll send it to you immediately. There's no waiting. You're in. Um, okay, so that's 46.95, $47 this way, and they probably charge us tax, right? Because we're in Vermont. Um, but that's that. Now, what I wanted to do is, let's see. I'm pretty sure I opened up. Well, let's see if I can do it right from here as I'm unlogged in. So there's ways to get this through CCB website, but if you want to buy it, so let's say you're nervous about buying this through WebAssign, and CCB wants me to tell you folks that if you buy this directly from WebAssign, they can't support you if something goes astray. Um, Nothing goes astray, folks. I mean, just don't pay. Cengage will try to. I've had one person that I don't know where they went to get this, but they paid like $130 for this access, and it was like all this enhanced stuff. You don't want to do that. Get that $47 one. It's cheap, and it's and if if something happens and you fail this course, you have to withdraw. The nice thing about WebAssign is you can roll it over, so you could take my course again or another CCB course that's using this textbook and WebAssign, and it'll roll it into you get another semester. I mean, you got to do it immediately after, or maybe it's a year you have. Um, but anyways, let's go to the CCB bookstore. ccv.ecampus.com, I think it is. At least it worked for me on the other side. Oh yeah. Yep. And we're gonna buy see what eCampus gets for these things. So I clicked buy, select by course. This is spring 2023. This is a math course. And then this is 2021. Statistics of 2021. And this is the fourth section. The other sections are other instructors. So find materials. And they give you these two options. And notice this one right here. Can I get a pointer here? Let me get a pointer going. Annotate. Come on. Come on. Come on. Ah, here we go. Come on. All right. This is what you're gonna pay. Notice what the eCampus charges for that same. This is what you get if you go buy that $47 purchase out of eCampus. I mean out of WebAssign. The bookstore is charging you an extra $20. So, and I get, like I said, if you're getting a voucher, this is the only way to do it. You got to buy it new. You can't buy this one used. Um, and that's all you need to buy. There's an ebook with it. It works well. I'm a little old school. I like having a paper textbook too. And so you can buy this through them. And there's a way to buy it used. I don't know why they just have new. Maybe they couldn't get it new. But then they're charging you another 39.73. So it's a little pricey, but um And all told, all together, it's just a little over $100, which is pretty reasonable for a textbook and WebAssign or online access. But all you need to get, if you're going to go through eCampus, this is all you need to buy. This one here, okay? So there's that. And then what about if you want a textbook? Let me come back. Let me come back to this. Let's see, where are we? Here we go. If you come back to that, I'm just do the back arrow. If you come back to the course modules and then uh, the FAQ about how it works, and then this books thing I talked more about Dr. Stevens textbooks. Okay, and this is the company that's publishing that textbook. He's an instructor at Champlain. Um, this is a great textbook too. So um, yeah, that's his website. We'll talk. You'll learn more about that. But here we go. This is what I wanted to show you. Cheap ways to get the paper copy. You can see right here, if you buy this directly from centermath.org, you're gonna pay about $30. And do they charge you shipping? I don't know. Probably. Um, so there's that. So that's $10 cheaper, and I don't know what they get for shipping. But this is what I want to point you to. If you have access to a cheap way to print, it's about, I don't know, maybe it's 150 pages. So if you have a cheap way to print, go buy the $10 PDF, download it, and then go print it and put it in a loose 3-ring binder. That way it's only charging you $10 plus whatever it costs you to print it. If you're going to Staples to print it, it's probably going to be cheaper to buy the paper version. But if you know somebody who knows somebody who has access to a photocopier that prints, from a computer or a USB stick, that's the best way to do it. Okay, so that's for the paper textbook. One nice thing about having the paper textbook, what it looks like is here. Let me pause and I'll show you why you might want to do this. Now can I pause it? Come on. That's it. Nope. Nope. That is the Worldwide Center of Math. I'm supposed to know what I'm doing. Nope, 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 not there, not there. Oh, here it is. Oh, isn't that funny that I see it all here and they didn't have it on the other? Here we go. So I'm back in Canvas and the books area. And this is Dr. Stevens' website, stevenstats.com. And why is it nice to have the paper copy? One thing, and this is what I like about his materials, he's got a how-to video for each section in his textbook. And and what he does is he just walks you right through. It's like sitting in a lecture, if that's your learning style. Um, He'll walk you right through the course. Of course, now we're waiting for my computer to load. I, this is not the last time you're going to hear me complain about my home internet connection, just so you know. Okay, we got an ad. Let's see here. Let's see. Let's skip ads. Here we go. So here's his video, and I mean I'm not going to play video over Zoom, but he walks you right through everything, and you can take notes right in your book, and that way you'll have access to it for quizzes and exams. Okay, so that's why you might want to copy. All righty, I guess that's it. It's probably getting to be a long enough video. Don't hesitate to reach out for help. And while I'm at it, I'm going to put a plug in for this. If you go to the front page of the course, you can book You can book time with me, live time. I don't have like a just drop in office hours. But you can schedule time with me and it's one-on-one and it's I've been told I'm really good at explaining things online, so you just have to use me and I've got videos on how to do this. But what you do is you can pick times and like today, I mean, I guess this is yesterday. Why is this happening like this? Oh, no, that's next week, right? That's when I'm next available. So, But this is the times I'm available. I teach at a high school, so I'm kind of tied up between, 7 and 3:30. I might have to tweak that time a little bit. But I am available. I'm up early in the morning. You can grab me in the morning if you're a morning person, or at night. And the only time I take off is Sunday afternoon, or actually, it's the weekends I don't have any time available. But you could access me, and then I do go offline noon on each Sunday. I don't I That's my time off. So that's that. So yep, and then of course this course starts right there on the 24th. So use me. I really want some help. Maybe I'll add in some drop-in times this semester. I don't. We'll have to see. Okay, long enough video. Give me a yell if you need some help. Get logged on or registered out at WebAssign before the course starts. You'll thank yourself.